Hello there, it's Maggie, the Cheshire Crafter here. I'm at my sewing machine and I'm sewing postage stamp, which are 1.5 inch blocks, stamp patchwork, and it's very fiddly work. And I'm finding that I'm using a couple of tools and a few tips that I'm finding really helpful. So I thought I'd just share those with you here. Sewing postage stamp blocks, and these are 1.5 inch blocks, and I'm wanting to get the orientation right, and I want to sew 1/4 inch down this edge, but the clips or pins are getting in my way, so I'm using this as an alternative. This is a biodegradable tape. If you haven't got that or anything like it, use a bit of washi tape, and instead of the clip catching on my foot, my presser foot, if I take the clip off, I'll be able to reuse that. I've used it as a hinge. It's not going to get in the way, it's going to come off without damaging the fabric, and I'm going to be able to use that piece while it's still sticky over and over again. Doing it this way means I can concentrate on getting my 1/4 inch seam correctly. It's not as fiddly, I don't need a spare hand, and I can get the orientation correct. It peels off easily without leaving any glue on your fabric or leaving a mark, and it's reusable. I'm going to use those pieces on my next block. I'm using that same tape to secure a piece of paper which I need to move across. I'm sewing columns down and I want to get the column correct. So each time I move across, I lift and move the paper, and this tape makes it easy to move and helps me to reduce the number of mistakes I make. I use that same tape to tape, it's just a little nappy bag. I buy these in Tesco, and it's just a little bag just on the side of my sewing machine table, just to take all the threads. It's just a very quick and easy, everything to hand. While I'm doing this postage stamp sewing, I'm creating a lot of loose threads, and having everything close to hand really helps. I've turned this fabric 90 degrees, and it's quite disorientating while I'm trying to take it to the machine to sew it. And my pattern is to the side of me, so I'm turning my head each time. So I've done this, I've used some tape and I've marked on it my pattern pieces, what my pattern is. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can easily see that in front of the machine, right in head, without having to turn my neck. And then I've also realised that, like I use post-it notes, I can actually write on this, and I can put the column number. As I've sewn my columns, I can write on it. These are all removable. Now, I bought this biodegradable tape in the Works. It was £2, but I got it on offer. But I have recently found invisible tape at WH Smith, and I'm hoping that that size will fit this dispenser, because it's really handy thing to have. Washi tape will do as long as you can write on the washi tape. Right, back to the sewing. To help nesting in my columns, I'm marking with an arrow the direction I want to finger press the seams. So this is going downwards, I'm pressing the seams upwards, Likewise, on the column I'm currently doing, I'm going to see the seams. I'm going to press the seams downwards, and then I'm going to pin it onto this single pin. I was very close there. If you sew through this, it doesn't matter. It just rips off around your stitches. There. Those tips helped me create a rhythm, gave me confidence that I was making fewer mistakes, and I was able to go faster. And as I look back at what I've done, I've got a record that will help me when I start sewing these columns together side by side. I'm not telling you what I'm doing here. I'm just showing you this as a teaser for what's to come. So I hope you can make use of those tips. For now, I'm going for my tea. So this is Maggie, the Cheshire Crafter, saying bye for now. Come back and see me soon, won't you? Bye.